Haven't given a prior notice though. We will be watching later also. Greetings. The thing is that I started to blame myself. Like, so continuing from my previous live stream, I'm very tired. I feel tired talking about anything. I can't talk properly, but yet struggling. Oh, those who can bear with me, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I cannot say how much. The crippled, right, and stammering, stuttering. At times, like trying to find out how to say this. I'm not prepared for this, but so Magus came back. Magus and News Books channel. He was saying he's left, so I said we're so heartbroken and all this. Until recently, when he came back, I welcomed him. I was very happy, and he asked about problems. We can put it down on in the comment section, and I did, but I couldn't explain it properly, right? Why I get angry, and maybe it is an evil entity on me, that is the evil spirit, and all this. So I don't know. And then he's told me, he's answered us saying, I'll ask Sohana whether he spells it with O or U, or sorry, but I've spelled it here with the O, Sohana. So I apologize for the misspelling if it's right now I can't even think straight and check. I'm really in a frenzy. So I just want to, so some things I'm going to cut out. I can't talk, complete my sentence sometimes and cut myself. Where's the live chat? Here. Can't even see the live chat. Okay. So I don't know. Some things have changed here on YouTube. Comments. Where's the comment section? Live. Oh, sorry. I have the live chat here, but I can't. Oh, here it is. Oh, you have to open it completely. So, um, the love bombing I learned from covert coaches and educators, educating me, helping us, educating us about narcissism. So the love bombing happens, and now we're the Just Love Bhakti Marga Paramahamsa Vishwananda, the founder. Now I found out through certain videos that he is also not to be trusted, but he's just love and all this. And back to what Sohana said, like make us asking Sohana about me too. I thought he would just ask about the other lady who has put a comment under my thing, comment in the section. Sorry, and so I don't get the notifications for the comments under. So I don't know why. And I don't know why I go there checking. If I didn't check, I wouldn't know that what Maker says replied or what, right? I would miss it. So thank God I went to check there, and he told us both. So there were two comments. I will ask Sohana. I thought because of the seriousness of this lady's comment under my comment. So, uh, but he didn't ask me, what is your name? So, but answering Sohana for my case, okay, so there was first the lady and then me. And like ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, right? And you should give your name. And so he should have asked me on at that time in the comment section under that video where he said, give your problems and all this. And then he said, I will ask Sohana later on when another lady commented under my comment, like a reply thing, her problem. I gave her problem under my comment. Very tragic. She's lost a sister and she doesn't know what is this. So so the answer Sohana gave to Magus is that I have not loved enough. I did not work hard enough to be at peace, realize peace in myself, that I am peace. And I've told this long time ago, many years ago in year 2000 to Ex-Shia, or who I think I was talking to Yusuf Seti. Peace is inside Shias. God, and I am peace. Say this to yourself and others. It didn't work out like this. I don't know how much we have to struggle. And what about the cults? Like we haven't loved them, the leaders, cult leaders, the devotees enough, and they love bombers. You know, the covert narcissists, no, coaches. How do I put it? Sorry, they know how to love bomb us in the beginning, and then we get caught in this cult, and then the things happen. Works very evil things, and it's very very damaging, destructive to the soul, to the being, to the person, and to his life. So the answer, I would be blaming myself. Like I haven't tried enough. I haven't loved enough. And that's not what the covert narcissist coaches say. They say when you find out that this is a narcissist, answer them in this way. There's nothing about like love. Answer them in a moderate, you know, like don't shout or this people drive you crazy and no, just smile. And it's all superficial. It's very damaging. It's the guidance that misguides, that doesn't understand the person's depths of what it is, how much of the person they've got, and also this swapping, destiny swapping, how much the evil effect can be on that person. That person can be affected by the evil, dark energies, that they are not themselves and they can't. It was like a dull for me. It was like quicksand. No matter how much I tried with my prayers, with the things I had told myself before, that love is the way, love is the only way, and loving your enemies, like Jesus Christ has said. And I would take the good parts of the Bible, but remain a Shia and love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. So I pleaded to Jesus Christ. I appealed so desperate was I, because I don't want to. My aim was to be a good human being, loving. Of course, the first beneficial love is the answer. Even in disciplining a human being, I would say, my cousin, my mother's cousin, was saying that people think that I've been pampered, spoiled because too much love. Um, my mother's cousin, too much love, and that my family thinks I thought I was spoiled in my, he used to carry his shirt, his father's shirt. Uh, Reminded me of Hazrat Yusuf and Hazrat Yaqub story when I read the Quran. Reminded me of him, my cousin who was in Karachi, but then they shifted to Oman. He's like, no, love does not, like maybe too much love, he was saying, spoils the person. I was like, no, too much love doesn't spoil the person. Doesn't spoil the child. It's not like spare the rod and spoil the child. But he was saying too much love spoils the person. And I was saying, no, there's nothing like too much love spoiling something. True love, too much love. Keep loving, keep going until you're crushed. Uh, Love is, what do you have to lose? You may, anyways, death is going to come to all of us and things like that. But what I told him is that no, too much love does not spoil the child. Maybe you're talking about pampering or uh, pampering in the way that you spoil the child by being, you know, you're doing this, the intentions are um, to be favoritism, or my child. That's not love. See, Mother Teresa said, "Love until it hurts." A quote. So please forgive me if I'm not able to talk properly. What else So I was blaming myself, then thought of my mother, that we didn't try hard enough. I knew everything that Sohana has answered, and I sincerely wanted to implement this in my life, cultivate it in myself. But then, of course, nothing worked, so I went to Chidu. Thank God. Can you imagine how much I appreciated finding Chidu Krishnamurti when nothing worked, when my belief in love didn't work? Sometimes love isn't enough. Don Henley and Patti Smith's song came up, and I was like, oh no, yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Maybe the person who I sometimes love isn't enough because the other person on the receiving end doesn't want to receive your love. So we have to understand that. But love never fails. Bible verse, love never fails, right? And the greatest is love in against hope, faith. Excuse me, Corinthians 13. So now I'm in my 50 plus. I'm going to be 60 in a few years. So sometimes love, let me show you a Sholay. I'm not going to play this. Oh God, spell my device. So these depict, the realities of life, right? Sholay, jab tak hai jaan, main na chungi. And you know the Romeo Juliet love story, how it ended in a tragedy. Main na chungi. Okay, go to. So look what they were put through, right? And she had to dance. And it's okay. I want to save my beloved's life, Sholay movie songs. And then Mahabbat Zindabad. I mean, there are so many love stories which have ended up tragically, and then right? Didn't they love each other? Some of them were murdered, killed. People would not, dushman hai, enemies of lovers. Haan, Jab Tak Hai Jaan, Sholay movie. You know what they make her go through, like dancing on glasses then in the end. Like, of course, it's intense. Like, one would nerve, the nerve end. Like, walking through fire, some enemies of love here in this world. I think Magus hasn't gone through that. He's lucky. This is what I was thinking, that he's so blessed. I'm so unblessed. And then recently I went back to one of the earlier videos after his comeback, and he's written again, replied on another that you are blessed or something. And I replied back recently that no, I'm not blessed. You are blessed. And this is a sorry, Magus, the Sohana's answer. This could be a great misguidance, to be real. You've got to see the reality come to earth. Like, I would be blaming myself. Oh, I didn't try enough to quit smoking. I didn't try enough to stop abusing. Um, their possessions also. So, can you say that in this, just there are in real life, I've seen possession, exorcism. Like, is love going to get the exorcism out of this exorcism movie? And what was the other one? Omen? The exorcism. Is this the one? No, it was that girl. This one, the exorcist. Oh, sorry, yeah, this one, the exorcist. So, oh God, I have to bring myself back to believing in myself that I tried my best. These are just superficial lectures. Try to love. Even a long time, this was Then I found Mother Teresa and my, oh my God, love in action. Mother Teresa, love in action. In fact, a Christian friend of mine told me to help him write something on a comparison Lady Diana and Mother Teresa. So I wrote and gave it to him. Mother Teresa, right? Love until it hurts. So I'm sorry, Magus, this thing is, huh? And I put that thank you very much, like, and I put many hearts and all this. I don't want to spoil his channel by saying, I'm sorry, this is misguidance, it's superficial stuff. Right, so I want to do a separate, and I hope, like people say, she's such a hypocrite when you look at my comment there, but I want to make a separate video, and I didn't say it there. I don't want to spoil it. He's like all love and this and that. Love until it hurts is a concept most often attributed to Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Saint Teresa of Calcutta, now they call her. So, but the ones who have been educating us about the narcissists in our lives and what bosses or in work, they say stop it. Like, you know, don't keep loving them. And don't, if you want to love them, then, but they don't say that, unconditional love, but you go away, you have to walk away. You can't say, no, I'm going to be a martyr here. I'm going to love them. Oh, I love you so much. And what about those who betray us, saying they love us? But that's so, I even said rise above that. Like if you're betrayed in love, I have been betrayed in love from like someone I loved and they had kept our names together. Even my father knows this. We weren't shy in London. When my cousin used to come to London. In fact, my father was saying in front of the whole, look how they're looking at each other. And so my cousin and I was, but at that time I wasn't shy. But now, if my father said that we grow, so they were all happy, and so then he found this, and I knew that he wouldn't want to marry me because he was crazy after a beautiful girl. This and another thing is that everyone, I mean, one should criticize less and understand more, give understanding hearts more. One should lecture less, and we should be together like Krishnamurti. I know right now I have to lecture or give a thing on this, criticizing and saying that, or in a, but we must criticize in a productive way also. And but I think that we should blame less and very like and we should understanding her. Like, okay, if this lady is doing this and she is, let's say, in her whole life she's failed. She's failed. Are you going to criticize me for failing in everything and yet just passing and coming here like, unprofessionally helping the Muslims, whatever I can put my hands on about the Quran ayats, very unprofessionally. And are you going to blame me for the look like Muslims would, right? Look, you didn't read the Quran. Read the whole Quran. And who are you? What authority do you have? So I had to give them, first of all, I'm like, but aren't we supposed to find out ourselves if this is the truth or not? Haven't be because Shias have been given this responsibility, not to. So that authority comes in itself, right? Maybe you think Prophet Muhammad Allah is the authority, but for us, our own research is the authority, right? So like the Muslims blame us. But then I found a verse, and I said, I'm going to. Now I contemplated on this. I thought about it and I said, if a Muslim is going to come here and say, who are you? What authority do you have? Right, like on someone was a noodle, what's her whole channel's name? Sorry, I forgot. Um, was interviewing someone. So they were saying that we left Islam, but our parents even saying that what authority do you have? Who do you think you are? Right? So then I realized, no, okay, I'm not going to tell them like this, that I am my own authority in this and I should do my research. That's what they tell us in Shia Islam, to do your own research and find out about your religion, not follow it blindly and believe in it blindly. But then I found this verse where Allah says, contemplate. Sorry, no, He says, reflect on the Quran. If there was much contradiction in it, it would be from other than Allah. So this, and let's say a person is crippled, like I don't have a leg or an arm or something, but still I can work, right? And maybe like some people do, part-time jobs and all this. Are you going to say, oh, you can't work, you can't keep a full-time job, but a part-time job and all this? Like anything they get criticism. Now I'm on a point. Like there are surahs, chapters, and ayahs, and of course there are different topics in one surah addressed. Now some Muslims coming here telling me that read the full Quran. Like please, I'm on the point here. This ayah, the contradiction. I have to end. So you don't have to take every example on the contradiction. Like it's the live stream, you want to make it short so people won't go to sleep. As it is, my live streams are long, very long. So you want to make it short and take one example. But my live streams from here to there to there, and the way they blame you. So please don't do this to people, blaming them, making them feel that they're not, they haven't done enough. Yes, we are peace, and I get that. I know that, right? And I don't mean it in a arrogant way. I really mean it for the betterment. Who wants to be restless? Tell me. Do you want to be restless? Yes. Do you want to go into madness? And if people also, the way you don't want to even, I wouldn't want to go to a mental asylum ever, right? Restlessness. Who wants to be restless? Who made themselves restless? Tell me. So when you lose a loved one, let's say it's a grieving period, normal for normal people. Like some people go on all their lives grieving for someone. I don't judge them. I don't say anything. It's their choice they've made, right? So if I can, after what my aunt told me about my mother, that it's okay, and what my mother said, like I just, she finds happiness looking at my face when I come out of my bedroom and she's outside and she wants to see me making tea and I feel uncomfortable. I said, Amma, please don't, She said, Beta, child, I feel so happy looking at you. How can I take that happiness away from her? Just looking. I'm her daughter. She looks at me. I'm not an achiever for her, not a. People get impressed by achievers and all this. So someone, the human worth, like Bren Brown was saying, you are worth, you know, everything. You are worth it because you're a human being. And don't ever forget that not what you are doing, but what you are. So we could be doing things. I read this. It was very scary that what God sent us to do this. So what is my calling from God, right? Is it? And it's not like, so let's say God, Junaid Sufi, or who was it? A Sufi? Junaid that said that I may take 1,000 steps for the truth, to search for the truth and fail, but one step in that 1000 or after the 1000 to pass, if I pass, then I would rather take those 1000 steps in failing, right? To get to that one step that I found truth in. And another thing was another Sufi, sorry, I've forgotten his name. What did he say? Now I've forgotten that also. God sent me, God, like Jesus Christ, also parable of the forgotten. The father sends like two, both the sons, right? So this is God now, right? God our Father. Or, for example, our Father, the Father example of God, right? So God has sent us to do something here, and we do everything else, but we don't do this that God has sent us for. And if we are believers in God, so imagine if we missed it, right? What a thing it would be. So, like I was telling them on messenger chat in Karachi, I said, look, you're saying be happy, but you are not the people to give me happiness. I'm using you to stay away from my principle, and I'm doing everything I can. Like the energy was on me; it was pulling my heart towards her. It was like I wasn't screaming, but it was like pull, and she's not there, and it was a thorough restlessness, like anything, agony. And then I feel they put her inside of me, and I'm touching myself, and she's watching me, and it's really terrible touching myself. And when she's watching me crying, the mother and I also would not want to cry in front of my child, right? It's So I would keep the pain away, my pain away from my children, my parents also. If my mother comes and is knocking, and I'm crying, I would first wipe my tears, straighten, freshen myself, and then go and open the door so that she hasn't seen me crying. Didn't want her to get worried. So this also, it was too much. So point was that I forgot that who wants to do this? Who wants to be restless? Who wants to be evil? There are people who intend evil, but yeah, there are people who deliberately do evil, harm to others. Evil means doing harm to others, right? But who would want to harm themselves? Tell me, who would want to make themselves crazy, insane, and remain in agony, pain? Huh? So no one, right? Unless the person has lost his mind, is not in this senses, like not imbalanced or something. So help us, like try to see the person, and there is evil here, and they don't want us to love each other. They don't want us to keep loving relationships. So I'm sorry, a very big misguidance by Sohana, right? And very dangerous also. In At least now at this stage of my life also, if let's say from the very beginning, Magus was there from my childhood, and this is what he taught me, and he was with me. But when I've done damage, and I'm saying it's not me, and the person in London said it's not you. You see, there was this Raju and his mother. I was talking about them. They were blaming me for overthinking. You think too much. Think too much. Or someone blaming me for being moody. Oh, stop being moody, and come on, you're being moody. Come out with us and all this, right? So like that, or okay, I'll let you be because you're moody. I know. Or You overthink about things. But the lady in London told me it's not you who is overthinking. And it's, who is it? It's this person who's jealous of your mother and father, who has been sending evil spirits on you so that you overthink. The evil spirits make you overthink. And she said you need help. So she told me she can do something like light candles. They have a church. And but she asked for 200 pounds at that time. I didn't have that. My aunt in year 2000, when I was talking to her, she said, I would have given you 200 pounds. I was like, no, no, right? He said, please take help. You, like, I would not be able to help myself and my family alone. And I could see this energy and experience that this energy is pulling me down to a very low state. I would say, yes, embrace your animal self, embrace your lower self, love it, give it love. However, you want to, uh, you know, there's a taboo on talking on this topic, sex. However, you want to have sex, like enjoy it and wildly do it when you want to, and it's a natural thing. So love it, enjoy it, so that you can have, you can go wild on it. Not like decent, huh? Say, like our Shia or my father going on my mother's side and just sleeping next to her bed because I'm on the bed, and then calling my father, come, come. Like imagine how would my father be making love to my mother on the on like they've got me on on the bed asleep, right? And then Bori saying FGM, yeah, FGM. You can't enjoy it. For the women, no. So cut it, right? And so this kind of a thing. No, I lower self, your lower, accept all this, love it, gives, yeah, love it. This is a part. This is the lower self and the higher self. We have both, but don't forget to love your lower self and accept also. By loving it, you accept it, right? That's our natural state. And animal state is our natural state also. It's a part of us. Love it. And so, but that lower self, like abusing, made me, when I had worked, trying to be a good person, good human being. And I get that guilt feeling, that Christians, oh my God, I can't even get a beggar out of the street. Looking at a beggar, where's God? Uh, Crippled, handicapped, in depression, grief, separated from my teacher, couldn't stand places even, or things, or people, because I had this depression, this grief, deep, hellish, sick. I couldn't help myself or my family members much now. And so, if you have a pain or wound, they say now, Muji was also saying, first attend to yourself before. Oh no, the other person. I'm going to. No, no. Okay, I can bear my pain. I can't bear your pain. I have to. So this is how I became. But but the but no, no. But at that time, in 6 years of mine depression, I was like, oh yeah, it is hurting. Oh yeah, it is. Like your attention is on the pain, the wound is open, and it is hurting a lot, right? Can you? And of course, sixth, the fourth, fifth year, I can't explain. No, maybe you're not a good example. You get used to the restlessness, but then I told myself, like, don't think of future plans, like, don't lean on hope also. Just the now. Enjoy the now here. Don't lose your now for future planning, future ambition, future hope that she will come back. That's when I started to really accept. But no. And when Father Augustine told me that he can talk to her, my teacher who I was separated with, and I felt there was a way I can get, but I said no to him. And then I started to accept it. I saw the whole future without her, which I couldn't see. So some things are not in our hands also. It's not free will. Maybe we have a choice, two choices. But then those two choices were the doors. So I've said, like, keep your options. If two doors are open, there's another third option. But in this depression, I could not even think of it taking any, even opportunities I've missed, great opportunities I can miss in this depression. But if you're normal and you've got keep your mind open to options, right? For business and other things. Where to draw them, how to help. I feel the only way is to sit there in presence with the person. I know you lost. I know you can't love. I know how hard it has been. I know you tried your best. I know they vacuumed you, emptied you from all the love and closed your heart, because it's sometimes yes, we close our hearts seeing how much deception, betrayal, and fake love there is, fake relationships. It closes our heart, it disappoints us. In fact, we don't value love also. There are people who value achievements and all this, and knowledge, but not human love, right? So there are people who can't accept human love, a little bit even from a child, they can't accept it. It has to be their way or something like that. The child has to be disciplined before, to have a relationship. Um, Anyways, but in the beginning, Miss Desa told me that you are my friend. We are friends after school. And I was like, but you, like, I was lost for words. Like, we can't be friends. Like, what relationship do I have with my grandaunt? It's a beautiful relationship, but it's a niece and grandaunt relationship. I cannot be friends with the teacher who is 40 decades older to me. So, but the point here is that too early saying you're my friend after school, we're friends after school, would be too, she should have watched me and then said it, right? Maybe she can't take this child who's too overbearing for her. Because once you say we're friends, oh no, that's what I'd written. We have to, like in marriage, in Catholic marriages, in darkness or in light. So I feel it's more like I understand your problem, I see it, and I believe in you, like my Hindu friend said. Whatever you do, I believe in you. I back you, meaning, I was like, how can you say that? What if I do something wrong? She said, no, no, I believe in you. Whatever you do, I believe in you. So now I've become a monster, right? That she wouldn't like to see me. I'm hiding myself from her. I haven't kept in touch, haven't sent her on WhatsApp her birthday, happy birthday to her, 6th April. So I believe in you. Whatever you like to do or you believe you're doing is the best thing for you right now. This is like parents. We blamed, some of us, we blamed our parents. But like some say that, at that time, who knows, simple minded parents, they thought it was the best thing for us to do. The best thing they could do for us is this. So I'm sorry, Magus. And to tell you the truth, now I mean to bring the truth out, not tell you that I'm lying to you. But sorry, put it. I rephrase myself. I had to unsubscribe to Magus and the Muse Books channel. So, although in himself, if he wants to go this way, it's okay. He's like I didn't criticize him on his channel. I don't want people others to know, but whoever. But here, I put it on the side here on. But I have to say, it's a real misguidance um, to people who are crushed by evil forces. There's a spiritual warfare going on, and some have come up, like a American lady, young lady. She was in this evil. Sorry, I'll have to show you my library. I know privacy. See. You can see what I have been watching. Right? Oh God, this looks. See this curly hair, but I was looking at my hair and saying, so ugly, so ugly." But Logan Baron, see how he wears it with such pride. Amazing, huh? Like no embarrassment to look. Like I would be so embarrassed showing my natural hair, and it's even ooh, sorry, excuse me. This I went crazy on this, and someone something wanted to drive me crazy, so that here Facebook also would. Oh no! This was a sorry mistake. Sorry, huh? What's the channel's name? 4K HDR Media. Sorry, this was. What is that American lady? Young lady? Been through a lot of dark energies. Young lady. In America, can you believe it? In California, I think it is. And she gave her county or city's name. Town's name. Oh, Bran Brown is just amazing. So one thing, always trust your feelings. This is what Bran Brown says, and thank you for your help. Uh, and Mohabbat, sometimes love is gets shot, executed, and another Indian movie, which Narkali, she gets like the lovers, two lovers. Narkali, the girl gets bricks are put around her, and so gone, grave. She'll die in that room, dark room with no windows, nothing. So they kill her like that. They take her life by you know a small, it's like a grave, standing grave. They put her in that, and they make bricks around her, uh, and gone, nothing, like this die. What about those people who have loved like that and get their lives taken like this, tortured and gone? Can't find that lady. Maybe on, oh, maybe my other channel. I can't remember her name. So a lot of uh, what about I don't think Magus is aware of the evil that is present in this world, and what the evil can do with possession, infiltrations, and destiny swapping. When my expressions also were controlled, like I'm looking, okay, this is not me, this smirky smile that I'm someone else in me. Yeah, the spirit has subtly possessed me. Smirky expression on my face. I didn't give that. I didn't mean. This is like I'm reading. Let's say I'm reading, a serious tragedy, and uh, I give a smirky smile. Shocking. Every step, every breath of the way has been shocking. And who do you think, what kind of a disease is this? Is it like Celine Dion's that my whole body is tightened, like strained, head to toe? I have no rest, no proper deep, no, or even normal rest. It's unruly energy, and there's a tug and a pull, and also pressure on my whole body, head to toe. But it's on my head. Like I feel my head is cracked. That's why I can't talk properly also. And how I did these things here, um, on that was a passion. I was maybe fuelless. I was waterless. And in this, if in this, when there's black magic on you, need to get checked, please, and an authorized, trusted person, right? Otherwise, another problem comes up. And if you for this checkup, by we can't trust anyone like we trust the doctors. We go to the hospital, so it should be registered. Please be careful and check the healers. Because if you, let's say, what was it? Yeah, they say when black magic is on you, and the Hindus are very good at their. Sorry, I have to put my on. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. So recently, sorry, I had to pause the live stream. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. So let's say I'm having a lot of tea, and can't have proper nutritious food. When the black magic is on you, and when you've got, have you ever felt like self-destructive? So, um, you smoke more. You don't. It won't. The spirit won't allow you in black magic. If it's a spirit black magic done through sending spirits and all that, and they can even kill you. This lady told me in London. I said, why doesn't that person kill us? She said, no, she wants you to be alive. The witch wants you to be alive and in misery. So black magic, there's a sort where you don't like, you have this repulsion. You only like bitter and spicy things. When these Hindus were telling me when I was following Tasik, have this food and all that, and even Dr. Deepak Chopra and Tamasic and not what food. The bitter ones don't have if you're getting angry. Like there should be goshas, balancing your goshas and all this. What is it called? Sorry if I didn't say it properly. The word I think or I don't know how to use it. Whether the word is right to use or not. Goshas or doshas? Doshas. Yeah. Balancing your body, your everything balance. What is it called? So, oh, and black magic. I can't think like what balance. How I will go and take a shower. I don't know whether I'll be able to uh, comb my hair properly or just in a hurry, in a restless manner with lack of energy all the time. My energy's drained or even stolen. And now we see these healers telling us that our energy can be stolen. This also not only our destiny swapped. So all this should be considered by Magus, but before telling the person, so I hope I don't go into this blame thing again, blaming myself and saying I didn't do enough. I didn't struggle enough. I didn't. Oh, no, I can't do that. And no, but I can't control my mind. It's going to play on me. And I'll feel so guilty. And see, recently I wanted to tell him another, but I said, now the third comment would be piecemeal. I can do this. So this, so yeah, it's love my friends and love each other and love and so on another video, not ask Sohana, not after that, that you are so blessed, I'm so unblessed, that you can do this after all the evil there is, and the people have been crushed under this evil, spiritual warfares and the black magic, and not that we wanted to even believe in it. Some people blamed us for believing in these things, that's why it's happening. But there was a time in my life that I didn't even want to believe that there was any evil existence, like Shaitan. The evil is, I was reading Buddha, and so I came across this quote of Buddha ascribed to him, maybe, or it's whether he said it or not, I don't know, or attributed to him. He said that evil is ignorance, human ignorance. So then, oh, means that all this thing is because we haven't, we are not knowledgeable. It's ignorance. And that's why we harm each other and ourselves, and self-destruction, and or having bad habits, because we are ignorant of what would happen to us if we smoked, if we, and then we get into the habit, and then it's too late. So then I said, oh yeah, this existence of evil, when we believe in God, how can there be exist? How can evil exist? Right? Or how can we not overcome God since we believe in God? Overcome evil since we believe in God. Okay, it's going to be 1 o'clock here, 10 minutes left, and it's very late. Jumeirhat Bari Murhat. For us, Shias also. Imam Ali's कहानी, एक लकड़ा, एक ट्री कटर होता था. So Bren Brown is very healing. Trust your feelings. We have given love, but somehow realize that we are love. I try to do that so that no attachments, and not through fear, fearing attachments and loving relationships, that we would want to say, okay, I have to be like Buddha. Start practicing, detachment from the world. So I thought my religion, no, Rasulullah said we have to be in this life, live the life, be with people, societies, communities, our family members. So why are we, and live here? So Siddhartha went away, retreated, and isolated himself and disciplining himself. Then when he had a son, what did his the other man say to him? The, that you can't teach your son. I mean, let him go through all this in life like you have been through. Can't discipline him like this. He has to go through all that in life. So Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. And another thing, the other point, love. I'm still stuck on this point. Love. I didn't realize love in myself. No matter how hard I want. Oh, so detachment and attachment. Fearing, See, fearing something, the way we're taught to fear this, fear that, even in Buddha, like a fear of it starts to come, So it's samsara, how to get out of this sufferance. So, I had to challenge Buddha on this, Buddha teachings on detachment. So I said, no, no, this is later on when I was in London. I was like, no, no. First of all, see your fear, whoever is fearing attachments. See, and I had an example like I loved my grandaunt, but I didn't get attached to her. Why? And when she left, I cried a little bit. Oh God, we lost Mamie. What a service lady. But I was when I left her, I wouldn't be when we departed. I wouldn't be missing her. Like it was such a beautiful relationship. But there's something that something unfinished business here. With someone like the women here, I've gotten attached to, right? Like someone told me, a yogi, that it's reincarnation. Oh, so I understood about this loving relationship and my emotional attachment to Mr. Sa. And then with the principal, I got a dream. Oh, so this is also reincarnation. By now, I had known about reincarnation. So, like, so problems in life because there's something we've done in the past and we've come here to the unfinished business we have with each other. We've messed up in the past, or we left someone, or God knows what happened. And so we have to finish our business here in this life or the next life, if not possible in this life. So that also, and another thing is about fear of attachment that we have, right? So quickly go and do what Buddha. I'm getting attached to this life. I'm getting attached to this person. I'm getting attached to my things. I'm getting attached to the way I live, my way of living. I have to maintain this way of living. Flood comes and oh God, I'd be screaming my head off. First of all, house it's taken? Forget my life. Like it's going to keep me alive, and it's taken oh my God, so restless, right? I want my bed, my room. Ah, can't take it. I might die like that in restlessness. So, point was back to the point. I talked a lot on this. Sometimes stretch it. Fear of attachment. So look at it. I start to work on myself like this. Not firstly, we need to look at why we are fearful about the attachment. Friends getting attached to us, let's retreat. Why are we um, fearing the attachment? Because Buddha has told us that attachment is bad. So, Prophet Muhammad and my religion. So, can we live together and friend as a teacher, now ex teacher student relationship, um, our community relationship, and not fear attachments and due to attachments separate each other, separate from each other. Oh my, like that, or right? I'm your distraction, or oh, or the principal fearing that she is a distraction for me. That's why I go there, right? So I wondered. So my children, my distraction, my money, my distraction, my shares, my business, my distraction. Everything then should be a distraction, right? We don't really value love in that, fearing attachments. Why fear it? Also, let's say she had a daughter who was very attached to her, right? And she was attached to her house. That's why she had I think, I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. Why did she have a gar damat, meaning her husband live in her house rather than she leave her house and go to her husband's house? Why does she live in her house? Hmm? And we have many contradictions. Like to blame others, we're quick to blame others, very slow to blame ourselves, also at times. And sometimes we shouldn't be blaming ourselves or anyone else, or, But if there needs to be no blame, there needs to be amendments made. We see we made a mistake or we were wrong here. Yes, Bren Brown is good at telling us this. Um, but some things are like rivers, they're running to the sea and you can't stop them. You can't stop the river from running into the sea. You can put, yeah, now we've got dams and all this to uh, redirect irrigation so the people can get the water, of course. But a natural river going into the sea, it goes into the sea, they say. So all this fear, and I felt Buddha didn't do a good job then. Because in London, I realized that no, my religion says we can be social people and yet make it be successful. And love here, love in action here, love in social um, gatherings, love in communities, love and care. Of course, with love comes care. So, so this, have you ever loved someone that then fear of attachment, fear of attachment? What's this? One of someone I know, his daughter was totally disabled, like physically challenged, totally. She couldn't come. So her one aunt used to live with her and take care of her. Her brother's house. She never got married. She just wanted to take care of this niece of hers. And they asked her one night that please come out, please come out of the room, look down. The brother's son was getting married, and they had a celebration ceremony in the house, and they had to force her like to come out. Since this girl, her niece, wouldn't be able to see it, maybe she didn't want to come out. So now, are we going to judge? Oh, it's become a habit, terrible. She cannot come out to even at least look at the son's wedding ceremony, or this, or no, no, this is very wrong. I just, no comments. I just kept quiet. Mind could, yeah, wanna stop it. Like, I would tell myself, if I can. In year 2000, my mind, evil forces. So be understanding, give understanding hearts rather than judging hearts. And a woman who has given her life to her needs and doesn't want to come out, you have no right to judge her. Whether she was right in this incident or wrong in this incident, not to want to come out. Who are you? Have you done that ever? So this is the problem with us, some of us human beings, right? It should well, आंट used to say जिसको एहसास नहीं है तुम पूरा अपना energy repeat this, they're not going to change. But maybe someone like Junaid said, I will take 1,000 steps 1,000 times. I will come here, repeat myself until that one time I get the truth, or I get this through to someone and could help someone, right? So this Five questions. So there is this person. Oh no no no! Oh God, sorry, excuse me. Oh God, again. I'm trying. Why does it? It's very good this touch system, but sorry, sorry. Where? No, I can't find it. That lady. It was very difficult to listen to her story, a life experience with a dark energy, and a person who had a dark energy, a friend. Very painful, very painful. At this moment, I can't process my feelings. The devil won't allow it, or the demons won't allow it. So, if you are sending out love and smiles and all this, remember also to have that send out the understanding heart, so that the person doesn't. It's very, the when my condition is so fragile, I cannot sit here and uh, gauge myself and ponder over I should have given, have I not given enough? Or where did I fail here? My mind is too strained. I can sit and talk like this and contemplate with you here, but let's just leave ourselves now. Muji, this really helped me. Let's just leave all that, trying here, failing there, abusing there, getting angry there. Let's just leave everything and be in this pure awareness. First, I would say before this, give understanding hearts. Don't criticize or say, you should do this, you should have done this, you should do this, you should give a smile when your heart is breaking. No, the other person should understand that your pain, you should bring, you shouldn't deny yourself of what you're feeling. If you're crying and you want to make the other person happy, you're not being true to your pain. Like, I would want to keep my principal happy all those years, all those days suffering, and after graduation also going to her place. I leave the tears behind, the complaint, I missed you, and all that. I never told her I miss you. Never. I just go there like, I've had the most brilliant life and I'm going on without her, and have make the best out of what we have today, the meeting, the gathering, meeting her in her house after even graduation. You know how hard it was for me to get up in the morning without her, going to call, seeing her, my shining, my rising moon, my rising sun, sorry. Oh, so there were tears, I didn't want to get up. But then I finally went and joined SM Law College with heavy heaviness, heavy feet, heavy heart, with a heavy heart. Anyway, so what is the point? Again, I'm going to miss the point. So understanding her, so I realized even that is not enough. It was working against me. I couldn't, either I sometimes failed to give her judgments came, and thoughts came bad. I shouldn't be thinking like this. I shouldn't be judging here. It's none of your business. Oh, so being true to your feelings when you want to make your loved one happy, and you have to smile many a times when your heart is breaking, but your heart gets fixed with the moment my heart, everything gone, all my worries, problems gone, the moment I saw my principal, right? So enjoy it there. But then I wouldn't, then of course, no need to complain about what I went through also. It was so easy in her presence. We've got, I've got this chance to be with her today. And I'm not going to talk about that in the morning, how restless I was. I was crying, I broke down and missing her. I was gulping on the bed, calling Bibi Mariam and saying, can't open my eyes because it's so painful, so with closed eyes, and, like my hands should be on the, I'm giving birth. It's so painful. And and then I'm saying, you remember, it's going to come down. It's going to be, the restlessness will come down, and the missing yearning will come down, subside. It will subside. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Yabi Maria, Yabi Maria. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. And then it would subside. So it wasn't going forever. Sometimes it feels that the pain, the darkness is forever. It won't end. So Bren Brown, recently, what I've learned from her amazing stuff, that be true to your feelings. So it's not that the loved one should understand that you are in pain, and that of course you would want to make her happy and not, but be true to yourself, your feelings. Otherwise, when you lose it, then you want all this evidence and where's the evidence, and also this, and you losing your authentic self, not being true to your feelings, yourself. It can you can lose. When you lose yourself, what happens? Then all the evidence that you in front of you, you can't see. You can't do justice. You miss out so much in life. Missing out your true self. You miss out the true living. You miss, and you're living in a fake world with these fake people. You sell yourself, compromise yourself at times. Get your true self back. So I leave you with Brent Brown again, the greatest. My, he's an angel for humanity, not only my angel. She's she's more than an angel, right? So he's divine, divine. So all of us have this, but we have lost ourselves, and she's helping us find our authentic selves and be true to our feelings. So the loved one, when you say we're hurting, should be like the mother saying, okay, how can I, nursing us, or we have to be true to ourselves. इसको खुश करने के लिए, इसको खुश रखने के लिए, अपना इसको क्यों तंग कर रही हो? अपने बाप को अभी क्या बोलना है तुम्हें इतना कि मैं ठीक, अच्छा बोलो मैं ठीक हूँ, और हौसला रखो. Keep, sorry, I'm going into Urdu. So that's my, you know, sometimes I feel comfortable in Urdu, speaking in Urdu. I apologize to the English speakers. Like, be strong, and don't tell your father that too much, because now, you must be. And so we're compromising, we're being, we lie here, lie there, cover up, we're losing our true selves. The loved one should understand you are in pain. So Bren Brown, I believe in. You've got to be true to yourself. Like when I told him, Magus, now that I can't love people. What now? He would make me feel that so in this, what made you close your heart? What made you not love all the people in the world? Like, I can love them. I can send them like love, love. Why should I do that, right? Okay, like now, you see, Mel Robbins is working, so she says, I love you, we're friends, and all this. That's something else. But it's very easy to say, yes, I love you all in humanity, connection with humanity. But when we live together, families have torn apart. My brother and sister are no more brother and sister. So what happens when there are times when the whistleblower channel is saying, what happens when Bren Brown is saying, don't forgive these 5 qualities in people, actions. Emotional abuse is still abuse. So Bren Brown didn't say love them, love them, love them, but what to do in this, when you're feeling like you can't love someone, your heart is closed. What to do? How to say it? What to tell that person? Will you open your house for everyone, the whole world. Love, love, and love doesn't demand anything, but loving you. The first, you would give your house to your loved one, right? The keys and everything, right, of your house. That is love. Okay, there's a humanity love that we sense of belonging, we care, but love. You live invite strangers, give them yourself, and all this. What kind of love are you talking about? For me, love is giving your keys of the house, living with the person day and night, and then saying, I still love you. I love you. Forever isn't long enough to give you my love. Don't make, like Jiddu Krishnamurti says, this love loaded. Love is such a loaded word. People use it, cult leaders use it to attract, in the beginning, their devotees. Uh, when a door is closed on you, yeah, you can say, I love you, and really mean it. But if you don't want to, I respect your wish. You've closed the door. If they come back, yeah, okay, I love you, hello, I love you, brother, this and. But sometimes telling someone, even wouldn't it be a burden? Sometimes when you know this person that doesn't even want to hear your voice. Like some of my uncles, like when my father told me, call my brother up and say Eid Mubarak. I was like, inside, I was like, I don't think this brother would want to even hear my voice on Eid, there's in Dubai. So, but live with them and see, oh, uncle, I love you, right? Yes, I could say that. Once I was living, my father said go to his house and live there for the renewal of passport. I had to come to Dubai. Then I went to my aunt's place. But I put my hand on his shoulder, being gentle and affection showing, needs showing. And even after that, it doesn't change them. Like I could start by, before saying I love you, uncle, I could start by showing some affection to my, on his shoulder, like my uncle, thank you so much, gentle first, slowly. And, if I just, to this uncle, have said, I love you, the one who gave me a hard time in London, and he's decent and with friends, he's great. Unless they're Pakistani friends coming to Dubai. But if you meet him in Karachi, oh, change of things. But anyways, just love the hypocrites, love them, love them, love them. Like my aunt used to say, Mutar, she prayed for all of us, and and then when it's her, oh, I pray for all of you, even the families, like my father's family. Uh, and then when it comes to a little bit of, and we're all very loving, and we love and we fight, and then if someone hasn't looked at us, rise above these petty things. Okay, I'm not able to say this properly. Love, yes. I love you, yes. Now, Magus has set himself up for tests, right? But he has already said, and I know this, that you can say I'm bad, you can criticize me here, I won't mind. He will still send you love. So he's going to do it with this example. Why should I be so mad? I mean, losing my mind. That poor man. He's absolutely wonderful. But I don't think he's gone through all this, right? Tell us about, but he should cover all these things, right? Like I'm trying to in piecemeals and, a disorderly way. Like, what if, do you believe in, now he does, he believes in darkness, and in his prayer, that one prayer I joined. Oh, and the second time also very passionate. Oh, love God. Ooh, but today the evil is going to leave me. The next day I was abusing. Yesterday, right now, I got myself out of restricted on Facebook, and it's AM. And now let me test. Am I allowed? But I don't want to use Facebook. I say I don't, and I really would mean it. But I don't know why I say things I don't mean. I'm too weak. Testing. Friction removed. I was going to shut down my Facebook, but I couldn't find that feature. I went to the settings, Facebook settings. I want to shut down my account, Facebook, this account. Testing restriction removed. I was going to just like they told me your if another maybe removal removing another restrictions to your account, remove some content. Yeah, it's removed. Added restrictions. We added restrictions to your account. What this means? I thought they had said here that your account might be suspended. So I was going to just close this account. In 30 days it would be, or 90 days. I don't know. Takes how many days? But I couldn't find that feature. Yesterday I would have removed my Facebook account also. So what about what was that Magus said? Oh, so like we're praying. So any evil spirit can't stay here. But then I had to go to Asha. I says I couldn't like wasn't going in my heart until I went to Radha Rani again and Parmam Savishwana. Because I know he's been my witness. I deludedly believe so, right? Oh, Radhe Radhe ka Paramahamsa Vishwananda Kirtan. We are love, divine love. Even on Facebook, Anita Murjani and when Shirley MacLaine, Jennifer McLean, they had a live stream or something, or we had to comment in the section some years back on Facebook that I am divine love. And at least I know I have done my contemplations on I am love. So why this attachment to the principle missing yearning in London? So I tried to get myself out of this attachment, emotional attachment, that these are all objects, trying to make myself understand. So not the Buddha way, some practice. I took my own practice, my own contemplation, so that I wouldn't fear attachments. Love completely. Don't fear. Don't deprive yourself of loving someone completely. This is what life is about. Life is about loving another and yourselves completely. When you love yourself completely, you can heal the world with true love and loving without fear of attachments. So what if your friend is attached to you and says, I can't live without you? So what? Life is short, life is unpredictable, life is fragile. Maybe you're thinking of her future And God forbid, let's say I'm your friend and you say, I feel, oh God, she's attached to me. I have to help her not get attached to me now, detach herself from me. And she leaves, and you're thinking of a future, and she has an accident and she's gone. Life remove that fear, right? Why can't we live and love each other completely? Completely meaning deeply, without fear of attachments, without any fear. Yeah, I know fears come because we have betrayed one another. We have fallen short. With the depths of our, and if someone is attached to us, we have this society. We're not Buddha anymore. We're not Buddhists. Also, that's see. Let the Buddhists go, monks go, and do what they believe in doing. And let us in societies, communities, build relationships and love completely and not fear attachments and not fear having hearts broken. Because there will always be someone you can give your love to. You'll miss this person, but there'll be someone, and you can just love yourself for that time being where the person betrays you and grieve, feel your pain, and know that how great you are. Daughter, you are great because of the love you have in your heart. Jesus Christ said what? Because of the faith you have or because of the love you have? To Mary Magdalene. At that time, she was a prostitute. Daughter, you are great. I know your sins are great, but I'm telling you now that you are great in your love and you are worth you have your worth. You are worthy, not just because you are worthy, because you are the Lamb of God. You are worthy. You are not sinful. Original sin wasn't there. You are worthy. As a human being, like Brent Brown has said, you don't have to be an achiever to prove your worth. You don't have to do something to prove your worth. You don't have to be a good friend to prove your worth that I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good friend. Let this person, well, she deceived me. Let me give her the benefit of the doubt and all this. No, you don't have to be something, become something, or do something to be worthy. The sun doesn't say, and where's the light? So, in all this darkness that comes, you would say, where's my light? Yeah, our lights get dimmed. Are true. We are light, right? And you are worthy. And don't forget to love you. Realize that love yourself first. You are worthy. Like my mother, if you didn't have a mother like me, you would say, I just feel happy. You've made my day. I look at your face and I feel joy, right? The Anita Baker song. So even some people don't, they have covert narcissist mothers, covert narcissist parents. So to make you realize that's difficult. But here I am, and here you are, and I may have had a great mother, loving mother, who just looked at my face and said, I bring her joy. I give her joy. And I wish she could say that. So she look at your faces, say, I bring myself joy. I am joy. If your mother doesn't need you, but she needed the sex to bring you out, to get herself pregnant, you are needed here. Yeah, sometimes we forget. Parents who, by mistake or by desire, but got themselves pregnant, unneeded, unwanted pregnancy, children, ignoring, neglecting children. So, how can we help each other to see? So, I think please listen to Brent Brown while I think of the words that are stuck for now. Oh, God. I wish we would value ourselves first. It's not like if you realize you're God, let's say divine, right? Then you wouldn't control others, right? But those controlling ones is because they don't realize that they are God or divine. Those controlling others feel powerless. That's why they control. That's because controlling needs power, energy, and they're weaker, so they control others. So they think they are gods of others. But if we thought we are ourselves gods, so they make themselves gods of others. How many gods we have here who think they are gods of others, telling them how to live their lives, how to be, what to do, judging, condemning others before they can even condemn themselves or judge themselves. So there's a difference here. There's a contradiction. So they say, do not condemn yourself so that you would condemn others also, right? So you would not condemn others. So Jiddu Krishnamurti, let's look at the whole thing of condemnation. Why do we blame others? Why do we condemn? What is this in condemnation? Let's work together. Let's go together and reflect on these things together. Whoever is with me, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I have to take a break now. Tired. Thank you so much. Let's work on this so we can find our true selves. Right. Where's the thingy? Okay, I'll leave you now. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Thank you so much.